Isaiah chapter 32 and verse 2. And a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Alright, this is your brother Double Die from the Men of Valor Camp here in Greenville, South Carolina, coming back with another video on sincerity and the truth, Lord willing. It can be edifying. And check this out. Alright, I'm gonna let it loop, but I'm gonna turn it down. And you see, this is a TikTok that some chick posted, and it says unfinessed men in 2022. Alright, so even in a worldly sense, people are understanding, maybe coming next year, you'll understand the fullness of what this damn juice is doing to these people. All right, there's been reports of it making women infertile, the inability, or sterile, the inability to have children, or what's the other word for it, barren. All right, and then hey, who knows what it's gonna do to the men? These men that have taken it might not be able to produce, because one of the goals of the top elite bankers is they want to cut down the population to under 500 million. All right, so that's going to do a lot of killing, but also, dealing with sterilization. All right, but this is right here is in a worldly sense, but it's an example, if you can see it through the spirit, of Isaiah 4:1. We always speak about Isaiah 4:1 coming to pass. All right, Lord willing, I'll read it, but you see this one man. All right, in the span of this video, you don't see another man in sight. The Lord said he's going to make a man more precious than fine gold. Now he's dealing with the man of the Lord. All right, so to keep it spiritual, brothers, put yourself in this guy's shoes for a second. He's running over the hill. All right, of course he's in, he's dressed as a groom or whatever, and you see nothing but a innumerable multitude of women, all right, chasing after him. Right? That's how it's going to be for the man of the Lord in that day, man. All right, we in this society right here that has been geared more toward pleasing a woman or seeing a woman as a prize. All right, soon everyone will see that the man, and not only just any man, but an Israelite man, all right, that knows his power. All right, a man of the Lord will be more important than anything in that day, man. They're going to be protection. They're going to have wisdom. They're going to have a level head. All right. And while all these other men, all right, women and children are going to be bugging out. All right. The men of the Lord are going to be standing firm. And not only are we going to be standing firm, all right, we're not going to be affected by the famines and by the pestilences and by all hell breaking loose. All right. We're going to be very desirable to a lot of these women. Right. And that means something drastic is going to have to happen in order for this to come to pass, man. And that drastic event, will be in its fullness, Jacob's trouble. All right, a time like never before. All right, because right now, women are proud. All right, even the women of our nation, they don't see us and respect us as men. All right, but soon everything is going to be turned on its head. The Lord is going to make everything flip. And the Lord is going to put that Israelite man back on top. And when the Lord does that, and these women see it, like the scriptures say in Psalms, that thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. All right, the Lord is going to raise certain of these men up. These same men that you saw prophesying on the highways and byways, you called us bums. All right, you tried to call us weird. Even women that we deal with, not understanding the fullness of the brotherhood and how important the brotherhood is, trying to claim that we're sodomites. And we're far from that, man. We're the only people, we're the only men on the planet Earth that have true integrity. Right? And soon, the world is going to see that. The Lord is going to give certain of his men spiritual power to heal. All right, they're going to have an abundance of food and water. All right, and stability. Because that's how, by doing that, all right, we're going to exalt the names of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. The world's going to know that this isn't of our own power, but of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, and that's going to be before the end comes, man. When everybody out here starving, all right, fighting over what little bit of food may be left, fighting for stability, fighting to get away from these damn UN troops. Women are going to be out here getting raped. All right, children are going to be taken. You know, a lot of these women's men, their husbands are going to be sent to war to die. All right, they're going to be sent to the Middle East, the Valley of Yahweh Shaphat. You know, and the scriptures back all of this up. And that's going to lead, all right, to Isaiah 4:1. Let me grab it real quick. Isaiah 4:1, this is, it says, and in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. Right? And that's 7, all right, meaning completion, a complete amount of women. Let me go back to this video. Check it out. Because it is spiritual. Because it says that they're going to want to be called by our names. Which means what? To marry. And these women are in wedding dresses. All right. And the Lord has virgins, reserved for us. Because most of these women aren't virgins. All right. Or if there are sincere women that have repented, they're going to be put with that man of the Lord. All right. Brothers ain't going to just be picking up women for the hell of having women. Because think about it, if this man took all of these women, man, it would be a liability. Right? It would do more harm than good, especially when you got to be on the run. You know, we're only going to have women around us that are going to add to us, that are going to be true helpmeets, because that's the nature of a woman. All right, nurturers. You know, but it says in Isaiah 4:1, they're going to eat their own food, and wear their own apparel. They're going to make their own, they're going to make you food, make food. They're going to take care of themselves, man, in that day. And that's coming very soon. And that's such a parallel to what's going on now, because everything now is geared around you pleasing that woman. You have that saying in the world, happy wife, happy life. Like whatever she says is supposed to go. Like she's the fucking prize. She's not no fucking prize, man. All right. And the world is going to see that soon. Very, very soon. Because when the boots hit the ground, man, you women are going to be asked out. You're going to realize how weak you really are. And we say this a lot. And I always say that a woman will find her, your glory will be, Salah, your glory will be honoring your husband, man. What, not adding stress to his life. All right, we're going to have to deal with enough. We deal with enough now. That woman, that wife is supposed to be a pillar of rest. And we're not getting that now, but soon we will. All right, and it's going to begin to be evident, all right, when all hell breaks loose, man, and the Lord raises up his men. They're going to be that hiding place. They're going to be, the Lord said he's going to make a man more precious than fine gold. Let me get it. In Isaiah 13. Isaiah 13:12. And I will make a man more precious than fine gold. All right. That's just like if you was to go, you see how gold is put on a high level today. Everybody just don't got gold, or if they do have it, it's very valuable to have. It says, the Lord said he's going to make a man more precious than that. You think about back during the 1800s when they had this so-called manifest destiny and they were expanding west and they hit a gold mine. You had people all over the country, all right, coming from the east and the south, all right, in the north, to go to the west coast to go try to find some of that gold. All right, well, the Lord's going to make us more precious than that. You're going to have women, all right, coming from everywhere, coming out the woodworks, trying to get with you if they see you. Because the men of the Lord are going to be hidden in that day. We ain't gonna just be out in the open. If we are, all right, judgment is proceeding forth, all right, or a miracle is being performed, or something of that nature. But for the most part, we're not just going to be in the midst of you people getting your judgment. The Lord is going to hide us, and that's why you're going to be we're going to be so precious, man. Because to see and run across a man of the Lord is going to be rare. Very rare, man. Right? You know? And I just keep looping this because it's funny because this is very symbolic of what's to come. You know, there's gonna be, and women outnumber men on average 7-1. That whole, oh, I ain't sharing my man type shit, all that shit's gonna be out the window, man. Let's get this. Because this is gonna play a factor as well. This is 2 Esdras 16. In verse 33, the virgin shall mourn having no bridegrooms. Why? Because, hey, a lot of these men are gonna be out here getting put to death as well. And also, if a woman is a virgin, all right, they're gonna be mourning because there's not gonna be any husbands to marry. It says the women shall mourn having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn having no helpers. And in the wars shall the bridegrooms be destroyed. See, the Lord is gonna put it in Esau's spirit to draft a lot of these men to the valley of Yehoshaphat. They're gonna go fight in World War III. All right, so there's gonna be just like back in World War II, where most of the men went off to war. All right, and then you have women enter the workforce and all that. There was a what's the word I'm looking for? There was a lack of men here in this land. You know, well, here it's going to be intensified. You know, a lot of these men are going to get put to death. You know, even those that try to rebel against the government and whatnot. You know, they're going to be wasted. Right? It says, verse 34 again, in the war shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. Yeah, so if they don't get sent off to war, they're going to die of famine. Why? Because they don't have a hedge of protection from Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And because of that, you're going to get this. This is going to be the effect of that. All these women, they don't have husbands. They want this one man right here. All right? Once again, brothers, put yourself in this man's shoes. He's running around. All these women just want him. Think about how that's the power of the Lord. The Lord is about to flip everything on his head, man. All right, when, hey, brothers be having to chase women, and I say that loosely because we don't really chase women. That's just how everything is set up. You got to go try to spit game on a chick. You got to try to prove to her that you're worthy. Well, soon they're going to have to prove to you that they're worthy to be with you, man. Because they'll know, all right, now brothers have had dreams. I even had a dream of, me being out in a city somewhere and all hell had broke loose. And there was this northern tribe woman, and she was being chased by like a serial killer. And the serial killer wasn't even worried about me. He saw me and he wasn't even worried about me. He wanted her. And she's trying to get to me, begging me. She's on her knees begging me to come for me to take her with me. Because something in her spirit knew that I was protected, man. Okay? And these women are going to see that and they're going to want that protection because they're going to understand that if they're not with you, all right, it's death unto them. And really, that is the case. All right? If you're a woman, if you're an Israelite woman, you ain't got a man of the Lord in that day, you dead. You done. That's why the Lord is going to preserve, certain of these sisters that do believe, and we don't know how it's going to go down, but, there are going to be certain sisters that get with men of the Lord, all right, before the chariots come. All right, you're also going to have, see these potential 1/3, all right, that might be hidden. We might not even see where they're at. The Lord has them hidden for the men of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, right? Because we don't want no fucking, we don't need no damn demon nigga bitch with us in that day, man. Telling us what we need to be doing or trying to knock our faith, man. We ain't with that shit. All right. If we have the power, man, you might get fucking put to death. All right, but at the very least, you gonna be told to fucking kick it up the rock, kick it up the block, man. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't gonna be able to take that damn nigga bitch spirit, this prideful woman of America's spirit, into Jacob's trouble, man, and think you gonna be good. All right, everybody's about to lose their protection. All right, but the women being the most protected on this side, there's gonna be a time when you can't call 911. You ain't gonna be able to call us. Like the brother Shakam always says, all right, he believes through the spirit, and that first wave of destruction when all hell breaks loose. A lot of them simps gonna be the first to go. So these women ain't gonna have nobody simping over them. So it's gonna be pretty much real men left, man. These inmates are gonna be out of prison. And they gonna want some fresh box. And they don't mind taking it, man, because it's gonna be all out chaos and anarchy. And what's going to be the result of that? These women are going to want to be with the men of the Lord, man. We're going to be the most popular thing on the earth, so to speak. All right, we're going to be the prize, man, as we always say. And that's what's coming. It's sooner than later, man. Everything's coming down the pipe. People walking away from their jobs. All right, and we believe that we're going to be stable in that time, because the scriptures say that wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. You know, Lord willing, all right, the wisdom that the Lord has bestowed upon us allows us to be stable in the times that we're coming into, these times of uncertainty, the times where everybody else is going to be unstable. They're going to be out here through. Right? And that's coming, man. And just because we know what Isaiah 4:1 says, it doesn't mean it's going to be how you think it's going to be, though. You know, once again, this is just symbolism. Because a lot of these women are going to be looking ugly as fuck, through as fuck, man. They're not going to have all that makeup on. They're going to be stinking. You ain't going to really want them like that. Unless the Lord puts it in your spirit to deal with a chick. We're going to be able to discern those spirits. You know, so, hey, this is what's coming. All right, but Lord willing, this is edifying. I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem and Kakadash. Next, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. And peace, love, and salutation to the hopeful elect. Till next time, shalom.